And just spotted here, Boostio moving forward.
Yeah, they have the extremities, so now they can assume NRG has all been towards A. You get the rotations back over. Victor will start it off.
There's that double swing. Not allowing the flank coming out from more players of EG. Things are looking really good for NRG when they even put the Sage Wall up there from Martis. Make things a lot more difficult for EG to try to come back for the defuse. And as we mentioned before, cutting all these rotations is only going to leave Ethan on a 3 versus 1 with that frenzy. But that's Crashies and NRG coming out strong and quick.
To be able to run the most. Last time we saw FNS on this, he's putting a pit in U-Haul so the team can get vision around. Now EG though, they're making this exciting.
That's exactly that. Let's hold that point. A pressure coming in from short and from Showers that blocks 2 players down. And now the advantage comes back for EG. A short kill coming out from Calm as Victor tries to open up the site. In an instant, everybody gets separated for NRG and it's up to Crashies. But he does have a Phantom to work with. A strong weapon, low HP, sees the top of the dome of Ethan. The paint shells come out from Hookah. He flashes back out to try to regain position back towards Elbow. Off the top, it's going to be Jogimo.
They're just going to play with him.
He's got plenty of time to work with, though, for Crashies. Also, Spike on his back. Has an opportunity to slip through behind enemy lines if he could make it towards the A site. Wants to keep EG guessing. Wants to play EG on a mistake. But definitely the high-low and the triple swing in the end has been deactivated by Demon 1. And
Trailblazer.
He's trying to clear out that space on short, but the battle is in Showers.
So good.
Not a first blood for Boostio.
I've got your trail.
Ethan with the assist on that kill right there. Trailblazer through the teleporter. Now they got to be careful, U-Haul.
Sardis with the wall bang onto Jogimo, and the Seekers came out on the attack to clear out the space, trying to flush out Demon 1, who's trying to continue to spray through the high tide. This time only with an operator. Spike will go down no matter what, as Artis gets the wall plant up. The wall already got broken. An opportunity for a flood retake. Ethan has 2 flashes to work with, currently rotating through spawn.
They have this U-Haul control again. It's been so strong for NRG round to round that they can get it. Just a bit of the flank being watched from EG, and then we'll see them retake the site. Here we go.
Protocol to take Showers first, then back into U-Haul. Here comes the trade-off. Big flash right in the face of Som, and there's sprays on both ends. That's Ethan with 2. Back on a 2-player disadvantage for NRG. Playing far back on the post plan. The Seekers gets the information on the last 2 as it flashes out a couple, but Boostio is going to be on the defuse. And that's Demon 1 even sealing on the last kill. Down for this. Trailblazer in the hands, ready though for Crashies.
Oh, Vans.
Dissipates, leans out for the kill.
Through the dog.
The Blade Storm out too. And that's a lot of map control now coming out for EG. Finesse wants to fight back though. The kill onto Boostio.
There's the res.
And that gives the advantage back for NRG.
You feel like NRG are almost playing the same way they did against Loud, where Chet said, see Aspas, avoid
30
Aspas.
seconds left.
This time they go away from that operator now, but Demon 1 is trying to chase. They'll be at the site already. Blade Storm is there. And again, EG have numbers for the take. Here comes Victor.
Showstopper out. Demon 1 out in the air. The headshot to Som finally triggered off at Crashies, but there's 12 seconds left on the clock. Showstopper doesn't get a kill. Spike is still down, but the push shot from Finesse. The lurk coming up from the Showers. Drops the 2 players trying to rotate across. Advantage back once again for NRG within this round. And it's Ethan on a 3 versus 1. Muddy to work with. An opportunity to make it expensive against NRG. Swings out, and that's Finesse. But 4 kills into the round. Let Daddy call.
Push up here by Demon 1 as well, Van Silly. Just allows that rotation again for Evil Geniuses. A lot of that extremity control is allowing EG to be in the right spot for the initiation.
And it's so passive for EG.
Yeah.
Despite them getting that information that nobody's working towards Hookah, nobody's at Fountain, the players out at the A side are playing far back. Jogimo trying to get a kill, so you get the Showstopper out, but it gets traded right away by Crashies. Ethan then swings back out for 2 kills of his own. Spike now picked up. High Tide blocking the position, allowing Som to move in for a plant.
Last player standing.
But he's also going to be the last player standing. Victor just fell. Now up. Whole roster of EG minus Jogimo against Som. Spotty here by Demon 1 from Pipes. At first, and EG's coming out swinging like this. It's gonna start to have you down and going into the game. Face to face now, Boostio looking for another first kill into the round. 1-on-1 against Victor, and wins it.
Another B strat here for NRG. They don't have Victor to bounce into the site anymore. Who's gonna be the first one in? A good wall could really get them some positioning here if they can drop into sight, but they'll be dropping right into Spicy Toes with that Viper Spike right underneath of them.
Som did his
He's
job,
still
though.
in.
Yeah, with the high tide and the cascade coming out, followed behind by the Trailblazer. They got all of that information. There's been a spike denial, though.
One enemy remaining.
With the second one, too. Com continues his reign
30
with his
seconds
utility
left.
before on Breach. This some on Viper, and it's Crashes by himself. Only good for one. Viper sped out towards Long B. Finesse once again getting forward position inside lamps. Push back. Caught with Util once again. And this is one
aggressive.
thing that I like from EG here. It's definitely aggressive because of potentially this double duelist to play against this double controller setup. There's just so many high elevated positions that you have on a map like Bind. So Satchels, Updrafts getting these positions.
Big shot. 3v3 now.
Yeah, but
Ooh,
Som
never
enters
mind.
back. Reckoning out to clear out the site for a bit. And speaking of those that have high elevation, it's Demon 1 and Jogimo. Both duelists for EG looking for the retake. Cove out,
Huge grenade.
thrown here by
One
Som.
enemy remaining.
He still gets a kill here onto Demon 1 to swing across, but it's a 1v1.
Few more rounds here. They push up towards B and Finesse down. Now calling from the bench.
Once again, moving forward
I've got your trail.
with the operator for the kill towards short. Jogimo already getting a kill through the teleporter. And that forces NRG to potentially move out towards the B site. Nice kills coming through. Showstopper, as we mentioned before.
The nade follow-up.
Once again, coming out cooked early by Jogimo.
2v2.
We are fighting back and forth, both of these teams. Jogimo looking for the backstab. Both players have energy watching this so far. Crashy's getting that heal up, and both of them walking down. Continuing with the fundamentals. And it's still a 1-for-1.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, wow. Boostio.
Crouched, waiting, knife out.
Has he even left showers yet?
Nope.
Now I think they'll know that.
All of EG now closing in from the spawn. Nobody flanking whatsoever. Demon 1 getting one onto Crashies through a poison orb. Some delays are happening from the utility from NRG, but it's a little bit too early, so there's still time for EG to move forward. And here comes the explosion after the flashes. The first kill for Jogimo for the retake. Finesse, though, answers back with two of his own with the frenzy. Up to the
One
flank.
enemy
And it's a
remaining.
1v1. No time left on the clock. You have to come in for the kill here for Com. Gets it, but it's too little too late. Yeah. The spike will still go off. And NRG salvages round number 12.
That's a big one, especially if pistol round.
Definitely on a team that puts a lot of effort into learning their opponents, EG. Kind of work they put into this and coming out with these upset victories on maps that they shouldn't win. And when I'm thinking of their head-to-head battle against MIBR and Lotus, never played it before, wins it, what, 13 or 2-1 to that scoreline. This time around, it's NRG. One in a play, the offensive style on their defense. Pushing forward towards the teleporter outside of showers. That forces Boostio back to hide behind the last obstacle. One sage wall placed up, while the rest of EG, though, are pushing in the B site. And he's delayed long enough. I mean, all 4 players out of 5 of energy are fighting against Boostio, while the other 4 are now already set up for a post plan. Aggressive 2 towards the spawn.
Blocked off timing, utility there, causing everyone to go around B. Cascade still comes through, so they hope to grab attention.
Discipline.
And Crashies is all by himself, but this long B pushes in.
The Cascade just was too much there for Com. That allows for an opener for Energy to
Scaling.
fly back into the site. The flash blinding too, and Crashy's all he's doing is delaying. Meanwhile, the rest of Energy somehow has made it into the site. Jarmo, yes, gets 1 kill, but he's the last player standing with a frenzy. But Energy's already on that defuse. A good play for Ethan. Read so far as EG is still leaning towards this B side of the map. That said, though, you see the position from Boostio. He's still watching towards spawn. If they could do some sort of punish on the A side, if Energy does any mistakes, a quick teleportation from B to A. The change that they had on Bind allows you to get a very last second quick plant if you want to.
Really
Flash
cool.
to fight out! Nice creep up there by Energy.
Oh,
But he gets traded out by Act right away.
Spike down B.
I love
on
the
a
double
1v1.
wall setup they're using there,
I got
Vancility.
the spike.
Really delaying time. The Viper
30
wall goes
seconds
down, the
left.
Harbor wall goes up. Viper wall goes down, Cascade goes up. Just snuffing out Evil Geniuses in that hookah area and forcing the hand to A.
Oh,
Finesse was ready, but down.
a fake check to a quick flick. Boostio gets the kill and that opens up the A site. But Reckoning already coming out. The plant will come down. And that gets information on the last 2 players running outside of the radius. Demon 1's still in there, so you hear the audio cue from that Reckoning. So Energy are closing in. back on short A. Demon One looking for the cover inside the nebula, right by the spike. Meanwhile, the reload comes out. Victor comes in from triple. And it's up to Bustio on a 3 versus 1. There's that first, and a tap comes out, forcing the position out here from Bustio. Gets the hit on the solve, and a right-click classic from Crashies.
Nice try, mate.
As you heard. Oh, okay.
Spike down.
Somehow gets 2 kills from Showers.
I got the spike.
And it's up to 3 players alive now for Evil Geniuses. Demon One, Common, Bustio. Finally, Demon One answers back.
30 seconds left.
We have Demon One so low on HP. Trying to get a heal out here. Are the defenders. It's a 1-for-1, but that's it. The trades are still perfect for NRG.
Quiet things down after this first orb grab. And now this wall long starts to funnel more of this action towards Hookah. Crashies onto Jogma. 1 duelist down.
Yeah. That's what, like his fourth first death into the half. So trying to find value off satchels, off openings. Gets denied instantly. If he's satcheling towards the air, as soon as he lands down, he's gone. And once again, a player advantage for NRG has been perfect on these conversions so far in these player advantages.
It's crazy. The first kill every round this half. What is EG's expectation after that?
Yeah.
And usually it's one of the duelists going down, so you lose the tip of the spear there on one side. And the double controller comp shuts you down that much more. It's like a domino effect here. If they lose Jogamo or Demon One, he's still up on the trade. Finesse as well, answering back. 4v2 now for NRG on another buy round here for EG.
In time for now, a chipped edge of the spear. No dash in, but still 2 players moving in for EG. Plant will come down with 14 seconds left.
Oh, they don't want to give him time.
Finesse is already close. Big flash out. Oh, he dodges away. Now has support from Victor, and it's a perfect wide swing from Finesse to allow Zopping on defense. And that's how they answer back. Demon One looking for a pick himself and gets denied right away. I love it. The first time here for EG to add more pressure on these extremities, especially by breaking a Sage wall. And NRG just wants to walk back into it and fight right back. Not giving any ground control so far. As Jogamo's trying to find his own ground by activating the showstopper in B. It's an open site. Everybody's playing passively for NRG.
Exactly. They recognized how scary that ult could be. And NRG is going to look for the full retake here. Operator is in hand, so it's going to be tricky. And we need Finesse from the other side of the map.
Still a tough hit. Yes, it covers up the spike, but it doesn't really cover everybody funneling back towards spawn. So for EG, you had to fight on elbow.
Trades. Rise up on Crashies.
Ethan's out in the open. The other one's inside the pit. Calm still has a snake bite to work with. But it's gonna have to be hero plays, individual plays, more deniability. Snakebite already on the ground. And the pain shells land on the feet of Ethan. Calm is looking for the clutch. Push right away through Crashies as it gets the kill into Artis. And NRG, just like that, or at that point.
I'm just afraid here for EG to start peeking corners now. Now that they know that Operator for Victor, continuing that flexibility as a player for the side of NRG, doesn't have to just be forward. You can rely on him to hit the shots too. Into the site, Cosmic Divide's going to give a little bit of help here for the side of EG, but will it give them enough time?
So far so good. Song playing behind the wall. Boombot trying to find some information, some stars placed behind. As soon as the Cosmic Divide ends,
time is there.
Potentially 2 more smokes to come through. But we're looking for this. The Cove comes out, the slow warp comes through. Jogmo's running inside of that smoke, but there's 2 players waiting for him right there. Bustio trading it right back up towards the benches. 1v1 against Artis, who fights it back, but we still have some ground control on the other end of the A site. Here comes a flank. Crashies up towards short. He's gonna hear the snake bite coming soon from Calm. Calm decides otherwise, waits a bit. That allows Crashies to move forward and to get the surprise kill onto Ethan. Yes, the Molly's gonna land down, but it's up to Calm on a 3 versus 1. Delays for a bit, gets that first kill. It's not at halfway, so Calm has to move up. There's that first, and there's the second one! Calm with the Red Bull clutch! And not only run away, they're running to A.
Yeah, they get the nade out of Victor, so that'll help getting the plant down quickly. They just have to worry about Viper's pit, or Bite now rather. And U-Haul control. Energy's gonna be there.
Som's inside the poison rope to get the kill with the shorty.
Oh, full bite.
Travelers here to allow Finesse to run through. Jumping out through the high tide. Finesse continues to reign. But it's up to Jogimo. Map point once again. Sprayed through by Som. Back at U-Haul. And NRG. Oh my god, that was a strong defensive half. Convincing second half to take the first map 19-3.
Dominating the first kills from the defensive side, Van Silly. Those first 8 rounds, first 8 kills that they were able to get and capitalize on the 5v4 conversion every time to looks like take a bit of heaven control and see if they can get themselves up ramp here to waterfall in. Unless they just decide sight. Artist may say sight. Victor's going to be right behind him.
Deciding for a sight indeed. Artist at the forefront, followed quickly behind is Victor. As the first blood still comes in for EG. Johnny will play from hell, dropping 2 of his own. That spike down as well. And Victor's low on HP, out for the swing. Jongmo did a solo hold. That's all you need. It spikes out in the open. Artist looking to clutch a 3 versus 1. Everybody closed in for EG on a crossfire setup. Now, as Artist leans out, Calm gets the kill.
The push out, early information grab. Trying to be helpful. 10 HP for Demon 1 on that peak.
Dashing away too out of that one. Was looking for an ADS off that Bulldog to get the pick off onto Victor. Only did a bit of damage there. Trying to at least fake out an orb pickup to force a peek out. But Demon 1 decides to fall back instead, get the heal out from Ethan. 3 players now grouped up on B Heaven on defense.
Great guiding light.
So they're fighting back towards mid. Crashy somehow lands up 2.
Player standing.
Ooh.
And that's middle now open.
Really cool thought there from Evil Geniuses, though. Have 3 going towards Heaven as Ethan's guiding light came around. Jogamo trying to make quick work of this, though, to get a Vandal in his hands. But yeah, NRG were not fooled by the guiding light and re-push towards mid. They're telling Som, play contact off me. He gets a quick peek in, though.
Some decide to go for the jump peek instead.
There it is, yep.
And that's the bait for Jogamo to walk out and get picked off by Victor on the side. And as you mentioned, Riv, NRG putting a lot of these rounds on the attack, working on control on B main to start, but this is slightly different.
Yeah.
From when they played against Loud. When it was against Loud, it was, okay, push 3 players up towards A ramp, up towards A ramp.
Yeah,
so
it was a 3-2 across the map,
exactly.
Right.
So we're keeping EG guessing, but EG still guessed correctly to allow for them to get the first blood in the round, and even, look at that timing, the flash, getting information. It's gonna get both players in the A side ready now for EG.
I wonder how much that moves them. That could just be finesse in most cases, but yeah, EG still keeping the same defense. Cut sound from NRG, and here we go, Seeker's out. This is gonna be the rotation over, but NRG are already in a great spot.
Looks like Crotch just got saved by the Seekers, picking up 2 kills. Jogimo can support for the trade against Demon 1, and already the A site has been opened up.
Spike planted.
We're on an even 2 versus 2 into this round.
Oh, flashies for crashies too.
And looking for the quad. Gets it right away.
Make it 5. And just lock in that green monster for the win column.
Thank you once again. Chat for your patience as the action resumes in the B site. Artist missing his right clicks. Busio getting the frag, and the showstopper now wasted out.
Got your trail.
A late lurk, as you can see, Finesse inside the Viper's pit. And he's going to get the full timing behind his whole flank while the rest of the execution of energy goes inside this B site.
Spike planted.
Plant now for long. As Demon 1 has a 6th sense, they're still looking back. They're looking for the push out here from mid.
But it's coming from spawn.
Yeah, this is going to be such a deadly backstab. But Finesse has to hurry up because the showstopper comes out on the defense for the retake. Jogamo with the first kill, trying to get some more ground position in the front of the B site.
Finesse, he's just there.
Now set up, and here's that flank for Finesse. Gets that first kill, snake bite out as well.
Enemy remaining.
But still Jogamo. And that whole flank now fully denied. As a snake bite comes onto the ground of Calm, the defuse comes out, and EG, okay. EG answers back.
Mid pressure, a little different from NRG. We've been seeing the 4-1 split with just Finesse over towards A. Time on each round. And And now they look to source a little bit the utility that we just saw EG taking the site with so robustly.
EG's in a great position though. Yeah, there was a flash that went just behind the poison orb just to see if NRG were pushed up behind that defensive poison orb. Satchel charge to get information on 3 players on mid. That's Calm just spraying through for the first kill, but Triada out by Finesse. Unfortunately here for Joggimo, crosshair placement is looking back towards Ramen.
Mid control.
And Seekers now looking for the information on a few. Yeah, you have a Viper's Pit that came out here, and we're cutting noise now for NRG. But all of this, EG had great positioning from such a forward position from Demon 1 at the beginning of this round with that operator.
30 seconds left.
This is the time round. This is the round where Finesse is just masterminding. It's almost like a natural selection game. He's the commander, telling the troops to go everywhere and figure out what they need to do. Now they start to push into B here. Still have the lurk in mid. They're trying to do this with the 2 members. Since it's 2v2, Boostio makes it a 3v2. Now a 2v2.
Boostio still has his own mind game, though, running and hiding behind and around the Nebula to get the frag back. And a second one on the crash. He's the third into the round. The operator out gets the wall bang, though. Som's down to 2 HP. Boostio's trying to answer back.
He's made noise.
Heard the footsteps. Som's trying to play the off angle right there. Tap onto the spike.
Long range shoddy.
I mean, it's 2 HP. It's just gonna be Peppers. You know that stand-up.
Yeah.
Now the star now comes down for Boostio. Getting onto that spike to try to get it halfway, and Som just walks in. Up towards B main, I've rotated all the way to spawn. So yes, it's a cut noise and a re-hit. But it's a re-hit into the A site.
He trolled him so hard.
Only Ethan is there and trying to delay with his own flash. Cosmic Divide to come out. That is going to be on the defense. Just to prevent NRG from crossing that line and trying to get a plant into A. There's only 30 seconds left on the clock. There's that first blood coming out from Artist, though.
Got a waterfall.
Satchel in. Joggimo's hiding behind that wall. Wall's about to come down. And a surprise about to come through. He has to make a play. But it was awaited by NRG the whole time.
Look at the coverage for NRG now. Actually, one still goes down at A, but they have
the time on this. They didn't look at Boostio moving outside to get the kill. But thankfully, Victor picks up the spike, goes behind the A side and gets the plant. Calm now trying to go for a play. Trying to catch Artist from behind. Demon 1 with the dash does connect out to Artist, but then the swing out comes in from Finesse. And as the attack pings it across, they definitely know where Calm is at. So Finesse drops at the lower. The crossfire setup is there. The trade positioning is there for both remaining members of NRG. Calm looks into the wrong angle, readjusts, but Finesse is still going to get the third into the round and the 6th for NRG.
NRG's re-hit becomes the ace.
Look up towards heaven. 30 seconds left on the clock.
30 seconds
Trying
left.
to force EG once again to do any over-rotates, any mistakes on their positioning. There's that ADS coming through. And finally, Demon 1 connects.
3 bullets.
Down to 6 HP. Joggimo trying to get a timing through the smoke to support his teammate. Finesse meanwhile, though, trades it back onto Demon 1, who he himself was able to get the 4th kill into the round, but the spike is still far up. This is going to be a round for EG. Guaranteed at this point, with the spike going down.
Yep. This is going to be a Viper's Pit round 2. If they can actually find Finesse in this flank, it becomes even bigger. Oh, just misses.
The timing of all of that. Demon 1 thought that he had that timing as FNS or Finesse rotated across, spotted his opponent, and just made things hell for Demon pretty much to try to get that kill. Calm meanwhile answers back onto Crash. He's 30 seconds left on the clock. Pit coming out on the attack towards B. Now recall down and everything's denied on A ramp. All of this for a fake on B. Beautiful hold for Ethan so far. Seekers to spot the last player being Artist up towards A heaven. With 15 seconds left, it's good enough for...
Here we go.
Ooh. Som just got damaged down to 10 HP, so he got dinked by a Phantom there, and Finesse, though, still gets the kill onto Boostio. Som thinks he has a timing.
Delayed.
He thinks he has a timing, but there's still a player in advance, and that's Crash. He's falling back. There's 10 seconds left on the clock. He has a flash. Here comes the rest of the room.
They're never going to make it.
They didn't see Calm coming through. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. But there's still Crash. He's out there. It saves the round for NRG.
Overcooked just a little bit there.
Hawk out.
EG didn't get the info that they wanted. It looks so good with how they set it up, 2 in mid, and then you rotate back for the last 3 into a line of scrimmage again, so you don't get hit by a guiding light wherever you decide to go.
Still is going to decide to give it up after all. EG now moving in. NRG looking to play the retake game. Big util, big seekers for the ultimate for Crashies 2 to allow the retake to happen, and it's already being pulled out. Finesse catching Giacomo off guard, going for a battle of the century against Demon One, who finally gets avenged by Victor. Player advantage comes back, but Calm has something else to say. A 2v2 now. Art is looking to retake with the operator. Flash to come out. No ground gained here on the retake. Calm playing the off angle. The swing out here from Artis. Calm going for the 1v1. Cannot get it against Crashies. It's up to the stack onto the spike, and Ethan gets the headshot right there to save it for EG. And they'll notice there's only one player inside A, allowing EG to flood in. Can Crashies hold his ground for a bit? There's that first delay with the first flash, second one inside the smoke. Now with the timing, the spray across, and Demon drops him. Meanwhile, though, Busio did get the kill onto the rotate from Finesse. And that might be it for the last 2 players of NRG. They'll fall back. Save these weapons into the next. You talked about it, Riv. They had to get a lot of kills in the next 2 rounds. Lower the economy of NRG, and they've done just that.
Right, you're looking at what? This is the second round NRG would lose, 2,400 there to Crashies, 35. You know, 35 again for Finesse, so could be arm or low buy. But it is going to be a tough one here as Evil Genius is starting to mount a comeback at NRG's 10 rounds. So close to closing out this game. Calm comes up with another kill there, and a flawless round would be even bigger for Evil Geniuses here. That'll look really good on the stat sheet, and I cursed it.
Still good enough.
Still good enough for sure. We are getting that 7-10 score line. Oh, push up again.
Gets at a headshot, dashes away, so that refreshes the knives. Makes it a 4v4. Still a showstopper is available for a Victor 2. Keep that in mind, as EG, after the initial burst, is holding it behind. And Artis, it was his turn to overcook a little bit, going back towards mid as the smoke dissipated and got picked off. And like I said, keep this in mind right here. EG now grouping up together on a player advantage.
Can they convert is the question, Vans. They have the rotation already coming around from Finesse, but they don't have numbers in the site for NRG just yet. Just the knowledge that Victor could be swarmed at this point with that stinger.
They decided not to put the star down. You want to play the contact. And as soon as it comes down, Victor gets 2, 3, with the showstopper, connects on the Calm.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
2 falls as well. NRG gets it 50 off a single hole from Victor.
All right, full B main. That makes it tougher. They're going to expect NRG to be coming through the heaven, all sorts of angles here since they cannot clear both entries to the site. It's just a file in. Cosmic Divide down. They hope to block back site as they are in Vansili. And that's a quick hit for Giacomo, but safety stays until they find Victor again.
No damage onto Victor, so they don't check the corner. Shot kills coming in. NRG looking to close up the series very quickly. One more kill to go to put them at map point. But Busio, 10 seconds left on the clock, still has something else to say. Picks up the spike, but it's still Victor.
4K into a 3K. Go button.
Oh. There's a nice grab well to pull Finesse, but unfortunate Satchels didn't connect, and out from the pillar. Stops the showstopper. As Demon One comes back with a tailwind, dashing away to spot 2 players up there at B Heaven.
Pushed off the repeat.
The rest of EG out towards B main, stopped by Nebula, rotating over back on mid. If it's a mid to A, I mentioned it before, there's still Artis there at the A ramp with the operator, doing it once again.
Demon One already trying to source a few fights himself after that kill. Finding Finesse. And now he has to be the spear. No dash there. Guiding light just up here for Ethan. Get a flash around the corner, but they want to use that for sight, so they contact as far as they can.
And the flash is
Artis even more pushed up too.
out from Crash. He's getting information right there on Mail and B main. Star getting ready to delay even more. There's 35 seconds left on the clock. Counter flash out from EG. Putting Crashies away again. It's the angles from the bottom. Everybody's swallowing. And it's a stronghold from EG. A strong fight from NRG as well. as they easily take the series over Evil Geniuses.
5 in a row for NRG. And what was it, one map along the way?
Yeah.
That we've seen in their recent series. They stopped the win streak of Evil Geniuses in its tracks. And the team just came together for that split matchup in map 2. Everybody playing strong. The amount of map positioning is